So, Marvel have officially announced the cast to Avengers Doomsday. Let's talk about it. That's right, Avengers Doomsday, we have some other cast list, and in today's video we're just going to kind of go overall who's been announced. I want to discuss a few things, kind of acknowledge some of the issues that are there, and kind of maybe come up with some ideas of why some people aren't there and why some people are. So, first things first, there was a lot of characters revealed. Not only that, this live stream that they did was 5 hours and a half long. It was ridiculous because all they did was show the chairs, their director chairs, with the names on the back. And it would pan back to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. For 5 hours it took, 5 hours and a half. And then Robert Downey Jr. showed up right at the end, only to put his fingers to his lips, and that's all he did. And then, straight after, they revealed a 1 minute and 30-second YouTube trailer doing the exact same thing, just sped up. What the fucking point was that? Anyway, I digress. That was a waste of time. Really dumb way of revealing a cast, by the way. But anyway, let's dive into who's been announced. Well, first things first, the Thunderbolts, of course, are returning. But this does spoil things for the Thunderbolts movie. So, the characters that are 100% confirmed by Marvel themselves to return for the Thunderbolts team for Avengers Doomsday are Bucky Barnes, US Agent, Yelena, Sentry, Red Guardian, and Ghost. As you can see, I have not said Taskmaster. She wasn't casted. Now, I'll get into something a little later on, but this kind of does heavy hit that we are going to lose someone in the Thunderbolts film. Also, if you watch the Thunderbolts trailers, Taskmaster really isn't it. I don't think Taskmaster is going to be in it that much. I think that's going to be... I feel like Taskmaster is going to be the Phil Coulson of the movie. Taskmaster dying is what everyone kind of bands together, and that's going to make them go, yeah, we're a team! Type deal. Does that make sense? For the Avenger-esque characters, we have Thor, of course. We have Captain America, of course. This is Sam Wilson's Captain America. He was a blast in his own movie, so it'll be fun to see him in the lead. We have Scott Lang, Ant-Man. We have Shang-Chi, which I'm confused on why he was classed as an Avengers character, but everywhere that I Google, he's classed as an Avengers character. And the Falcon. Of course, we have a new Falcon now because we also have a new Captain America. That is amazing, and I love it. So, something else that we also got announced, of course, is the Fantastic Four. All four members are returning from their, of course, respective movie. Fantastic Four is the last film to come out this year. I feel like Fantastic Four is going to be, like the end credit scene or something, it's going to be the first gateway to Doomsday, which is really dumb, but anywho. Wakanda, of course, does also have some... representation. We have Black Panther, which of course this time around is Shuri. We have M'Baku, which is awesome. I really like him. And Namor has also been casted as well, which is really cool because I really did like Namor in Wakanda Forever. He was a really good character, really good actor choice, and really well done. So they're all the characters that are in the MCU that we know about, and obviously Thunderbolts is spoiled now because, yeah. But there's a couple things that I'm a bit confused at. Now, by the way, this isn't everybody that has been announced. There's a couple more characters, but I want to get through this lot first. So my first thought is, Thor's been announced, but what about his daughter? Where's the girl? Because she's literally like an fuck-powered whatever deity or something. Where's she? Second of all, where's Wasp and whatever his daughter's name is again? Like, where are they? Who knows? Another thing that they're also kind of like scratching my head at is where's Shang-Chi's sister and best friend? There's a few things I'm confused at, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, let's get into the two other sets of characters that got announced. The first set is literally just a single character all by himself, and that is Tom Hiddleston is coming back as Loki. Cool, I love Loki, but that's where I'm kind of confused. Now, don't forget, Doomsday is a multiversal movie, and Fantastic Four is in its own universe, and the last set of characters are also in their own universe, and this is where I'm going to be a little confused, because we either have one or two options. First off, it's a variant Loki. This Loki is a variant. We could see maybe like President Loki return, or maybe this Loki was never evil or something, or this high stake threat that is Doomsday or whatnot is so dramatically huge, Loki has to get back up. He has to let go of the strands. He has to stand back up out of his chair, out of his almighty purpose, and he has to help. I'm cool either way, but as long as it makes sense, if that makes sense. I'm confused. Everybody's also like, why is Loki here? But it does kind of make sense. But that also means if it is our Loki, you're going to have to watch Loki Season 1 and Season 2, or else you're going to be fucking confused. Now, the big reveals. The next, several characters are huge. X-Men. We're going to be diving in to that universe that was revealed at the end of the Marvels. Because as we know, at the end of the Marvels, Photon does something to that barrier, and she wakes up in a different universe with a version of her mum, and we also have the Beast. Now, the X-Men that have been casted are the Beast, Charles Xavier, Magneto, Nightcrawler, Mystique, Cyclops, and Gambit. Now here's a really fun fact. Minus Gambit for just a second, because obviously the only two versions of Gambit we've had is the terrible one from the X-Men movies and Channing Tatum's one. Well, push him to a side for a second, because it is Channing Tatum playing Gambit again. The 6 characters that I just listed are the actors returning from the original X-Men trilogy. That is right, Patrick Stewart is coming back as Charles Xavier, Ian is coming back as Magneto, Alan Cummings is coming back as Nightcrawler, and so forth and so on, with Channing Tatum joining them as Gambit. Now, a lot of people keep thinking that it's Deadpool and Wolverine's Gambit. It won't be. This is going to be the universe where Photon falls into, or Monica, should I say. When Monica falls into the new universe from the Marvels, that is going to be the X-Men universe. I am looking forward to this. I mean, these are characters that we all know and love. It's going to be No Way Home all over again. So, and like Deadpool and Wolverine all over again. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm hoping, because here's the problem. It can't be the X-Men universe because Mystique lost her powers. So, kind of confused. There is only a handful of X-Men characters as well. We don't have a Jean. Logan's not announced for this section either, which also made me think. So this is what I think's happening. That's everybody. That is everyone that is returning. And so we got the Thunderbolts minus Taskmaster. We have Thor, Captain America, Ant-Man, Shang-Chi, and Falcon. We have all 4 members of the Fantastic Four. We have the 2 Wakandians. We have Namor, obviously, from Atlantis, or whatever the fuck it's called. We have Loki. And then, of course, we have those X-Men characters that I mentioned. When I say X-Men, Magneto and Mystique don't count, but mutants then. So here's what I think's going to happen. Doomsday is going to be a team movie. Because we finally have all 3 of the biggest teams in Marvel on one screen. The Avengers, the Fantastic Four, and the X-Men. That is huge! Then what's going to happen? Because everyone keeps on bitching, and a lot of people, I've seen so many posts about this, where people keep bitching about, where's Doctor Strange? Where's American Chavez? You know, the woman who can literally punch holes in the multiverse. Where is she? Where's Wanda? Obviously, Wanda got crushed, but let's be honest, she's coming back. You know, where is Hulk, She-Hulk, Moon Knight, Daredevil, Punisher, etc., etc.? Tom Holland hasn't been announced. Here's the few things that I want to mention on that. First things first, this isn't the entire cast. Second of all, this Avengers film will have a part 2. They're doing Doomsday and Secret Wars as they did Infinity War and Endgame, which I think is a smart move because, you know, it gives you more chance to play a story. So we're going to have these 2 movies, and they're going to be a 2-parter, basically. And just like how in Infinity War we didn't have Hawkeye, and we didn't have Ant-Man, and we didn't have Wasp, we didn't have, you know, certain characters. And then in Endgame, you know, Scott Lang and Clint Barton was actually really big roles in the plot of, you know, Endgame. So I feel like that's what's going to happen. With Tom Holland coming back as Spider-Man, this is where things get a little interesting, because we get Avengers Doomsday May 2026, and then we have Avengers Secret Wars at May 2027. We have Spider-Man at the end of 2026. It will be Avengers, something, Spider-Man, Avengers. I feel like Spider-Man's movie is going to be very, like, not hit and miss, but I feel like he's going to be revolving around what's going on. Maybe we'll play around and do like a multiverse story where he's in the multiverse or something. I personally would like to see the Sonyverse have some representation in Secret Wars. So it would be kind of cool if Tom meets the Vulture, because obviously Vulture's stuck in Sony's universe, and it would be really neat if he's the only person who remembers Tom, and, like, you know, they all kind of like band together then, and yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I think that'd be really neat if they could include the Sonyverse. But yeah, there you go. That is our cast for Marvel Avengers Doomsday. Obviously, the other person I forgot to mention is Robert Downey Jr. He obviously got cast, he's playing Top Doom. This is definitely not the end of the casting list. If it is, that is really strange. That's such an odd, like, casting list. But I definitely feel that this Doomsday is going to be more plot than action heavy, and then Secret Wars is going to be more action heavy than plot. Because here's the thing. Why bring Deadpool and Wolverine back if you're not going to use them? Why introduce American Chavez if you're not going to use them? You know, all this other stuff. I think what is going to happen is in Avengers Doomsday, we're going to have 3 universes. Fantastic Four, the X-Men, and our 616. Alright. Doomsday will jump between the 3, cause hassle, forcing them 3 to meet. Right. And then in Secret Wars, that's where we plug everyone in. You know, we'll have Deadpool and Wolverine, we'll have the Sonyverse, we'll have Doctor Strange, and we'll have American Chavez, and all this sorts of stuff. Now, I'm hoping that it's not going to be an exact repeat of Endgame, where it's a small cast of characters for Secret War, and then bam, we have everybody all of a sudden. You know, I don't want that, but you never know. It might lead into that. I don't know. I have no idea. But yes, am I happy with this? I'm okay with this. Alan Cumming turned back as Nightcrawler is fantastic, because he's one of the reasons why I love Nightcrawler so much. Was he a fantastic Nightcrawler? God, no. But I do like him as Nightcrawler. I also like the fact that they're bringing Cyclops into it. And the thing is, we have seen more accurate superhero suits with Wolverine. We had Monica's mum. We have Wolverine, Deadpool, Channing Tatum's Gambit. You know, we have very comic book accurate suits. So I'm really hoping we get to see Cyclops in his blue. You know what I'm saying? Give Magneto his all red suit. Things like this. If Charles Xavier can be given his really goofy looking yellow fucking wheelchair, then come on, man. Anyway, I'm gonna leave this video here with that I'm okay with it so far. Am I overly excited? Fuck no. I don't know enough yet to be overly excited. Am I intrigued? Yeah, sure. Is it really dumb that they spoiled Thunderbolts now? Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to be interested, but I'm worried. Maybe in another video we discuss the issues that Marvel is now looking at. And we know the next saga is going to be mutant related, so who knows. Anyway, with that being said, hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. We're passionate, everybody. And I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye.